Hi there. In this video, we're going to go through configuring a risk matrix within the risk register feature of SaferMe. To access this, I need to be an organization owner or administrator, and I need to be signed into the SaferMe admin portal. So it's asking me to first configure my risk matrix, and I need to do that first before I can add any hazards to the risk register. So I'm going to go ahead and press the configure risk matrix button. This is then going to open up a defaulted risk matrix table. And all of these values and numbers and terms can basically just be saved and used straight away. So saving an administrator having to come in here and come up with all of these different likelihoods, consequences, and risk levels, the default values are there for you to get stuck in and basically start working straight away. But we'll go through each section and we'll show the features that are in this particular view. So the first section is the likelihood section. There are 5 ranges for this one, and there are 5 numerical values and 5 instructional text values. And that is supposed to be how likely is the hazard to occur. So you can come in here and edit any of these if you like. Also, if you take note that when I edit anything in the likelihood, consequence, or risk level sections, it will straight away mirror in the matrix preview, and that will be a live change view. So if I take out rare here, you can see that it's disappeared from down here. And if I put it back in, you can see it's there again now. Consequence is the same. It has 5 ranges and 5 values and 5 instructional text ranges there. And then on the risk level, it's slightly different. There are a minimum of, it must have a minimum of 3. You can see that there is a default range there of 4. If I want to add any more, I can press this plus button here and I can go up to 6 ranges if I like. And then the plus buttons will stop being clickable. So up until that point, you're only allowed to have 6. I can then go ahead and press the bin button to get rid of any of those if I like. Each one has a specific color code, which is again reflected in that matrix preview just down there. And important thing to note here is this is a calculated numerical table. So if I have a number in the 2 range here, the next from numerical value must be higher. So if I come to this 14 here and I change it from 14, you can see that if I change it to 0, the 2 value must be greater than the from value and less than the subsequent risk levels 2 value. So I'm just going to pop back in here. Equally, if I take out any of the instructional text sections here, you can see that I will get an error message saying instructional text is required. So that is how to first configure your risk matrix. Once you're happy with your values and your words and everything in there, you can then go ahead and save that risk matrix. So I'm going to go ahead and press that save risk matrix button. Now I'm back to this screen again, and it's saying now that I have configured my risk matrix, and now it's going to prompt me to add hazards. If you'd like to know more about adding hazards and editing those hazards, please do watch our other video. And one last thing to be aware of is once you've set up your risk matrix, you can come back and edit that at any time. So don't worry if you have either made a mistake or you want to change something down the line. You can just come back to this screen and click edit risk matrix and it will open up again for you and you can just have some more time to make changes there.